Hello guys, I look chopped as I feel like I will start every video telling how chopped I look, but here we are. The reason for my choppedness today is I will show a makeup tutorial, basically Vkei makeup tutorial, plus like I will give tips and I guess show my makeup. I've been wanting to make some sort of like makeup or fashion content for a while, but like I live between two places because of my university, so I can't really make those type of videos because I go back and forth, so I take my stuff and I take it there and everything is not in one place, so that's a big problem. Yes, let's begin. I mean, if you want to skip right into the Vkei makeup tutorial, then like you can skip. I'll put I guess the timestamp. For now, I would just say step by step what I do and just like a little bit of my makeup. Firstly, I wash my face. I have many face washes for like different type of occasions. This one was scrub because I rotate my face washes. Afterwards, I use like it's called tonic. Yeah, I think tonic or something. It helps to absorb your creams and other stuff better. Usually I use also serum because I'm skipping straight to the cream. But I usually use serum before I put cream, but because I'm gonna put makeup, I go with creams because I think they're like lighter. I like them much better. This is what I use for my dark circles because I have naturally dark circles, and I use this one. I think this has been in my other video before. I really like this cream. Like, it's gonna soon end, so I want to buy a new one because my face is like really discolored. This really helps to even it out and also gives this like really nice shine, and I use it daily when I go out. That's that's pretty much what I do when I put on makeup. If you're new to makeup or something, it's really important to moisturize your skin and prepare your skin for the makeup because it is important, trust me. But a lot of other like influencers will tell you that. Makeup time. I have a lot of makeup here, palettes, because I don't have place for them. Here's my brushes, and that's pretty much it. I had like more bags before, but like stuff gets expired and I use it a lot, so you know. I think I'll show my stuff as I go through the tutorial. I have like 5 palettes, like eyeshadow palettes. This one I got gifted, right? I think if you're really into makeup, it's really, I think in my opinion, it's nice to have a different color type of palette, but you don't need 2 palettes. It's just I got this gifted, so I will use it, and I got this at like secondhand because I like. Don't kill me for that, but I like Jeffree Star palettes, and because the quality is amazing, so I wanted to get it. One thing I really care about in like eyeshadow palettes is like the pigment and the quality. It's important to me, like, and I always stress it to my friends, like, please just spend a bit more money for like good quality palettes because they go a long way. This palette is like a blush palette. That's, oh my god, I can't open it. Okay, this is a blush palette that my friend gave. She doesn't use it, so she gave it to me. It's pretty old. I like it because I use blush daily. I have other palettes I will quickly show, and then I will begin to go in the tutorial. I have these palettes which are really cheap, like very cheap. They're like 50-50. It's like hit or miss, I guess. Like, I really liked this palette's pigment. It's very old. Also, this one is like falling out. I'm thinking of throwing it out soon, but it's just like I like this 2 blacks that they have. It's black with like blue sparkles, and this is like black with a reddish, and I really like this. I really like black with pigment. This is silver, which I also really like. Basically, there are some good ones, so that's why I'm not throwing it out, but it has to go soon. This one was gifted. I don't use it that much. I really like the sparkle though. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I like the sparkles. Other colors I don't really use because I have other palettes more. These ones will give this type of effect of like a bit kind of like faded, and I've heard that like Korean makeup has kind of like watercolory type of eyeshadow. So if this is what you want to have you like muted and a bit of pastel look, I think these palettes are really good. But for like a bright pigment, I'm not sure. But yeah, I also really like this palette. This palette I use for PN makeup, Vkei makeup. So I'll put the picture which inspired me to do a Vkei look. I want to do like this thingy that this girl has on her face. I'll do that, but the makeup I will be inspired from with the rest. I will also do one eye because I'm lazy and it takes a lot of time, so I'll do that. But yeah, I will use mostly blues and I will rotate through all of the palettes. Also, this is broken out for a long time, so yeah. Anyway, I will rotate through all of them. Let's start the tutorial finally. Here are my brushes. And here are my all other brushes. Please don't clown on me. I don't wash them often. But you should though. To apply makeup, I use a brush because this is the best way to apply your makeup. Like, it evens it out so well, and when you do it with Beauty Blender, it's kind of like it just doesn't make it good, in my opinion. But I also use Beauty Blenders because I use both of them. But yes, I will use this, and I will use a foundation. I'm wondering which one to use. I have like two foundations. This one is like an expensive one, which is for like special looks, because I hate when my makeup's crusty. And this one is cheap one, which I kind of use if I wanna go daily, so I don't use the expensive one. So I'm wondering, how good of a makeup do I want it? Okay, I don't want to waste this one because like this one was expensive. I think it was like 13 euros or more, but I get a discount for 9, so like it's a bit diabolical. You pay for the quality and for the name on it. I really like this. Why doesn't like, oh my god, I can't be a YouTuber. Like, bro, come on. Yeah, like I really like this one. And if you want a cheap version, I really also suggest this one. If nobody got my back, I know this foundation will always got my back. Oh god. Okay, I will open this up. Okay, it's open. Oh my god, I forgot to add primer. Oh, remember to add primer. Ah, I will quickly put it on. I use like a green one which reduces like redness. Okay, I put it on. I feel like you can literally see that like it minimizes my um dark circles. I read like how to use primer. It's kind of like use like a pea size of primer and apply it all over your face. I apply much more, and I'm not sure if it's like correct or not, but that's what I do. I mostly apply it like in this area, this, because these are my problem areas. Then like I do it like the nose, here, and here. It might be a lot for other people, but that's what I do, and that's what I like, and I'm I'm not gonna change for other people. Bruh. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like it's important to put on a primer because you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it helps to hold your makeup together, which is like, yes, I feel like it makes my makeup much better and it does hold up longer. But I also use it because it just like makes my face better. So if you have like uneven skin color or you struggle with like the pigmentation that like I personally struggle that like I have like 5 different shades on my face and this kind of like really helps it. So you know that's another reason why I use it. Let's finally get to the point. Yes, okay. So you might be asking like, you gonna use like regular foundation for a Vkei makeup? Don't underestimate me. We're gonna mix it with white face paint. You might again have questions, you know. Um, I basically mix it together because I feel like it applies better, and I personally don't like the feeling of face paint, and it, in my opinion, sometimes it's too white for my liking. It just becomes so white that it's kind of like bad in a sense, right? And it's hard to like uh, mix it and make it smooth and better. So mixing with foundation really helps me a lot, and I kind of find it out really. I don't know how I found it out. I kind of just did it, but yeah, I just mix it together, and I like the um, result, and I'll show you how I do it. Also, usually I do like color correction on my face too, but as we're going with the white face paint, it's gonna be a bit different. We'll need a water bowl or just water. Um, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Usually I put a little bit of water on the face paint. Okay, I'm gonna like just dab it. So let's wet the surface. Okay, yeah, we wetted the surface. I'm gonna put the bowl back so everything doesn't spill. I'm gonna take the Gunner paper. Yes, I like doing everything in my bed. You will have to refresh it time to time because it dries really, really quickly. Yes, it it already dried. When it's like wet enough, we're gonna put our makeup brush. Just, I don't know, 3 times maybe. You're gonna put on our hand like few pumps. Maybe like this will be good. And then like we mix it. Basically you can control how much you want it. Okay. So we're gonna apply this. You can see the difference. I never noticed how much is visible in the camera though. Like it's insane. It's like I see the difference in real life, but I wouldn't say it's like so big. And you can see how smooth it is. Keep in mind that even if it's like somewhat smooth, it'll never be super smooth because makeup has texture, and this is at the end of the day paint, so it will have a bit of a texture. But I think it's so much better than adding regular paint. Okay, we're gonna wet it a bit more so we can do like the other side. Another important aspect in this is that like you have to work somewhat fast because it dries really fast, so you have to like do it multiple times. It dried already. I look like a very sickly Victorian child. But that's what we need, that's what we want. We will fix makeup in place. This one is like matte one. I have like another one. And I have another one because I use a lot of these. Uh, if you're like, oh, but I used it once and like my makeup came off. It's, you have to use it setting each layer. Like I use it when I set up like foundation layer, the powder layer, the highlight and the blush. Then I put, and then when everything is done, I put it again. So, you know, yeah, we'll put this on. Okay, once we have put on the foundation painting, whatever you want to call it, we will put on now white powder. It's completely white. I used to use eyeshadow because I didn't have it, but honestly, I suggest to like investing in this. Honestly, like I use the cheapest one. It's all about the technique and everything else to make it look good, you know. So you don't have to waste a lot of money. But yes, I use this one. It's fine. But before we put this on, we have to wait until it dries. I give it like maybe 5 minutes or so. It's up to like the foundation you use. This one takes a lot of time to dry. Like when you put it on, you kind of like feel it on your face. So you need some time to wait for this to dry. More expensive, I feel like dry right away, but we'll give it five. We'll give it 5 minutes, and then we'll continue with the makeup. But why we have to wait for it to dry it, you know? Because I watched this like cosplay who's been cosplaying for many years, and they said like, oh, if your makeup looks crusty, it's maybe because you don't wait until your foundation dries and then you right away apply. And I was like, wait. And I tried it and I liked it. I think it actually makes a difference. So I really suggest to wait up to like 5 minutes, maybe more, to apply powder. But we will wait. While I was waiting, I set up like my computer as reference when I do my makeup because I think it helps to make your makeup more accurate and better if you look at the reference, and you shouldn't be scared to look at them. You shouldn't be like, oh, but like I'm not original or something because I look at the reference or something. Honestly, do it. I feel like it makes your makeup better. I have a bunch of stuff saved. I will try to attempt maybe something like this. Also, I just realized I didn't put in my eye a lens. I can do it now. It's whatever. But honestly, I suggest putting lenses before you do your makeup. I've seen people who like put in lenses when they have their makeup done. Don't do that. Just don't. As I'm doing only one eye, I'll be using only one lens. And to be honest, I lost my other one. And also because I don't have any other lens with me. So, you know, I'll use what I have on my hand. It's blue, and that's kind of the reason why I went for the blue. But honestly, I really like the blue look in Vkei. It's very iconic. So let the struggle begin. This is embarrassing. I cried my makeup up. My eyes are very sensitive, like no matter the lenses I put in. Honestly, I really suggest you to invest into lenses if you like making like alternative makeups and maybe outside something outside the box, because like lenses really add to it. Fix this stuff and wait for my eyes to dry. Fixed it and my eyes have calmed down. I apply my powder in 2 ways. Basically, we're gonna do it all over my face. So when I have applied with this, I will also apply with a beauty blender. Basically, I mostly do it under my eyes to cover my circles and some other places which are more problematic. Like, I guess you can't really see the difference maybe on the camera, but like, it blends the eye bag. It's not visible. And as I don't have eyebrows, I also put it in the eyebrow area. Um, I'll also do it like in the nose area because those are like really red for me. I don't know why. So putting it like this really helps to cover it up. I will not like cover my eye like dark circles super a lot because I feel like it's fine to have that type of look in Vkei. So usually when I do like a regular makeup, I really cover up my dark circles. We apply the powder. Usually by now I would do my blush, but I've noticed that a lot of people who do like Vkei type of style of makeup don't really apply blush. I really like blush, so I will add it. But I will use like sculpt my face, I guess. Yeah, like I forgot how it's called. I don't contour my face. I only contour my nose, but I don't contour like my cheeks or anything. But I feel like it's like needed for this look. But I will contour it with blush, so it's gonna be like a blush and a contour at the same time. So we're gonna do that. We'll go for something dark, but we'll use these ones. Let's contour it like this. Also, I really hate this brush. I feel like it's not that good. But I'm not gonna throw away something that I bought and don't like. I take a really long time to apply blush. And then I'm gonna go in the darker shade that I showed. Ooh, ooh. So that's bright because I like layering. Oh my god, that's very bright. I look like a clown now. This is so funny because like sometimes it's like very pigmented and then sometimes it's not. Ooh, that's bright. You might not see it, but it looks bright as fuck. But I mean, I'll fix it with a powder, it's fine. I like it. I will also like put it a bit here. Also the bright one. Because I think it adds really nicely to the look. I used to do a lot of my eyeshadow also here. For like, I don't know, kind of like a sickly look, I guess. Wow. Such contour, bro. That looks like blush. I guess I'm gonna also go in contour to make it my cheeks a bit defined. One thing I really like about like bright type of makeup is that like you might look like a clown in real life, but it translates so nicely to camera. So when I usually want to make pictures, I try to do super like in your face kind of makeup that I will not say it doesn't look good in real life. I think I make a really good makeup, but it might not translate really well in makeup, for example. But it might look really good for pictures. So if you want to go for pictures, like you should never be afraid. That's what I do a lot in cosplay. It's like I make it super extra because it just translates really well through camera. Also, if you don't like blush or something, you can just like skip this part, or you don't want to add it to your look. Because I can't live without blush, and I feel like it adds a really interesting effect if you add it. So, you know, I will stick to what I like. Not finished, but I broke my mirror. Oh, it has like a protective sheet, so it won't end up in my eyeshadow. Why is everything going wrong? I don't get it. That sucks. But I don't use it anyway. As long as the eyeshadow eyeshadow is fine, so that's what matters. I finally finished the blush. I really like it. So much brighter in real life. I don't know why it doesn't pick up. We're gonna contour our nose now. For me, it's like the hardest part. I don't know why. I've been doing makeup for years, yet it's so hard for me to still do it properly. I usually do like a very simple, straight type of nose, but I will bend the rules because I ain't like y'all. I feel like the fish when I jumping out of the water when I say that. But I will pick the previous color and do a little bit of my tip of my nose. So it's like nice. It has like a nice transition. And now I will do the contour of my nose. I usually use like this type of brush. I like it the best. Sadly, I can't zoom in, so I will have to go closer to show how to do it. Yes, I'll use this contour palette. I'm scared. Let's go. I usually don't do my nose like this. I don't really like it, but I like following the rules of a specific style, so that's why I do it. But usually I kind of do in the TikTok type of nose contour. If you know, you know. Yeah, you basically want to do straight down. I don't know how to describe it the best way. Basically, make it straight according to your nose shape. You control like the how wide or tinier you want it. It's really up to you. In this area, I will make it a bit smaller. It's kind of like Dojin, Dojin, Chinese type of makeup thing I've noticed. Yeah, something like this. Over contoured too many times, it becomes a bit muddy and not too nice. So it's not really good to overdo it. And we'll take a smaller brush, this one, and I'm gonna do it over here. And a lot of people don't do it when they shade their nose, which is interesting because like when you add it, it really like makes your nose smaller. I wanted to add here. See, it like makes my nose side much smaller. It's also like visually when you like, usually you're gonna see the contour only in the front because if you turn around you don't really see it anymore. So this also helps for the effect, you know. Okay, we're gonna finally add highlights using this one. This is kind of like with pinkish type of highlight. because my tone for face is a bit warmer. But I really want to find a highlight that is like cold colored, because for all kinds of styles. So for the nose, we're gonna do it with a finger. And at first we're gonna do the middle part. Yeah, we're gonna do it here. Yeah, I don't really like that it's warm color, but whatever. It suits me, so it is what it is. And then we're gonna dab again, and then we're gonna put it in the middle. I use my finger because it is better, like it looks better. But plus the pigment is nicer. Do not connect these both lines though. I'm gonna mix it up with a colder color because I want a colder color. Because this is look, I feel like that needs a colder looking highlight. Okay, hell yeah, I think it looks better. I like it. Maybe you can't even pick up the difference. For these type of looks, maybe use, as I said, colder type of highlighter or pure white one. I don't think warmer or pinkish ones will look great for the Vkei type of makeup. Yeah. And we're gonna also add, now with the brush, I'm gonna add in other places. I usually highlight the most, like, places that usually you highlight. Here, I do it on my chin and then I do it on the cheeks. It might not be like a common thing into Vkei makeup, but I kind of do it for every type of makeup. It's just what I do because it brings my features out. Once again, you don't have to do it, but I feel like it just helps to bring out your features much better. So, you know, because I feel like people associate highlighter with like beauty influencers or something, you know, like this really glam type of makeup, but like it really brings out your features, and you, once again, you shouldn't be afraid to use it. I do use it much more on my nose, because I feel like nose is really important in a lot of Japanese type of styles and makeup. Now here comes the good part, probably that a lot of you wanted to see, is the eye makeup. First, we need to fixate makeup once again. I forgot it after the powder, but it's fine. Like, even if you've skipped these parts, as long as you have like this makeup style and hair, I feel like that's what matters, right? Because like y'all might be like, what? This doesn't feel like a Vkei makeup. Just you wait, you gotta do the eye. The eye is important part. Vkei makeup is very, in my opinion, precise. And so I want to do blue. And I'm wondering which blue I should go with. Because this is kind of like very type of Vkei blue. The other ones are not what I really like. I like this one, which I will add because it's sparkly and I love that type of blue. So that will come later. Super bright blue one. So we will take a brush that's like this. I have double eyelid, so basically when I put it on my eyelid, it disappears. So I do my eyeshadow really high, even up to like eyebrows sometimes. So that's just my thing, but you put how it's best for your eye shape and for you. Plus I really like to make it super I like to make my makeup super in your face because it's just my style, because I feel like I look better with maximalism rather than minimal makeup. But alright, let's go. We also want to put it higher because we're gonna go with black. So also this one is too big. I'll take a bit smaller. because you can see it's like it feels a bit muddy, so we're gonna take a bit smaller one. Also, if I turn around, it's because I'm looking like at references. See, when I like close my eyes, like only this part is visible. Also, I don't really drag it if I want the pigment. I kind of like tap it. I spend a lot of time on putting eyeshadow because I want it to be perfectly blended. So I also, like, you can see I put it underneath here a bit, and a little bit also underneath my eye bag, because we're gonna work on that area. Also, we want to make it a bit like, usually I do it like round if I want a cuter look, if you have double eyelids. But if you want like it's like edgier look, I do it so it's like pointier. And then we will go to here. Oh, I usually do that for double eyelids. So I don't know how it works for people who don't have double eyelids. Just I feel like it just looks really good. We can fix it and go back in there a bit more if that's needed. So you know, don't be scared if something doesn't work out. And honestly, when you do makeup, you just have to trust the process. Like, don't be like, oh my god, it looks ass right now. It's like patience, patience. It will look better. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll now do the eyeliner, which will look a bit tragic, but that's why we have black eyeshadow. Anyway, I use this one, which is a really cheap one. Of course, you can see it. But it's like Catrice 24-hour high performance. I buy really cheap eyeliners because I use them really fast. So why would I buy an eyeliner for like what, 20 euros? So that gets wasted right away. But yeah, they're usually not really good. But this one is like really good. I've never bought this brand of eyeliner, and I was like, okay, let's try it. Also, I really like liquid eyeliner more because for me it's more pigmented and doesn't dry out. I was like, okay, let's try this, and I tried it, and I was like, it's actually pretty good. They usually do it here, right? So we're gonna do that. I guess you can like um compare it to like male cosplayer makeup. Okay, so here we're gonna have the little thingy. First, I'm gonna go in here. This part, be very patient. I know it's like kind of like a struggle, but like just be patient. And if you think like, oh, you can see like the skin visible, like don't worry about it, we'll cover it up. And it's very common to make your wing like droopy in V makeup. Like you're not gonna go up. I mean, it's not like a rule, but usually you're gonna see those type of wing eyeliners. Made it even bigger. What? Bruh. Give me a second. Made it thicker. And now we gonna do like inner corner. Okay, I will not fix this thingy, but we're gonna make it a bit like, you know, rounder basically. Because the black, I'm gonna add it here. We can also put a bit up. Like makeup. Like, yeah, let's do it here. Okay. We will fill in the skin parts. We'll take the pencil, basic waterline it's called, yeah. Go fill in the waterline. I will also fill that corner with black a bit. We're gonna add again blue, going back to the previous blue I used. Add it, oh, I'm gonna add it like here. I'll blend it up a bit. Okay, and this is not something that is, I guess, visible in Vkei makeup. I'm gonna use this one and put in my finger, and I will add it a little bit on like here, so it's gonna be like shiny. We'll make the IUSL or whatever they call it. Don't worry if it's like messing with the black, well, you can fix it. It's like the pencil I'm using is not that good, so I will basically use white face paint. I also sometimes just use that for white eye droops. It's more easier to control too. Yeah, it's just so much better. I'm gonna wait a bit so it dries down, but meanwhile it's drying down, I'm gonna like fix with eyeliner the, you know, see that's messed up with eyeliner, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna take a white eyeshadow to add it in the white droopy thing. I use this one to apply. Some people might think like, why? Because it's sort of like an old school type of brush I've seen, but I don't know, it applies like really well. Okay, and then I'm gonna also apply thing sparkly. You can already see how different my eye looks. This one, yes. And then we're gonna also draw here, bring out the white droopy thing. I'm gonna use this one. I guess I'll bring it out with black. Okay. Oh yeah, I like it. Look at the reference. Because the one I used put like fake ones, but I don't want to add fake ones because I don't know, overstimulates me and I don't really have good ones to add, so I would just draw them. Okay. Mostly it's just like fake eyelashes added, and I don't want to add fake eyelashes, so I'm just gonna like draw. Ooh. Yeah, I'm making super like spiky ones. Okay, I think that will be good. Sometimes less is better. Yeah, I'm just fixing now kind of less stuff. It's pretty much kind of almost done. It's just fixing up little thingies. I think I will also add here the colored highlight. Actually, I really like blue, even though I don't use it that much in makeup lately, but I really love blue in makeup. Yeah, picking this up, gonna add a bit more, and then I'm gonna add it here. I know my tutorial is a bit like all over the place, but that's just how I do it. I'm like all over the place. And I will just do two last things for the eye. I will basically add the blue again because I want it to pop a bit out more. A little bit under the eye, just a bit. And then I will add again a bit of a black. I think that will be it. Eyelashes I will add a bit later. I know it's all over the place. I'm sorry. It's just how I do it. Now I want to do lips really badly. I'm just like, I just want to do them right now. So I will use a black lipstick. Or should I use like, I kind of want to use this lipstick. It's like, it's NYX's lipstick, but I bought it because I thought it was black. I will smudge it out a bit. Okay. Oh, I don't like black lipsticks because usually there's a part you can't really cover, so it's really awkward. Usually in Vkei makeup, they do like this super. The cupid bow is very defined, so I'm gonna do that. It might be weird at first, but I will like fix it. Come on. I'll take a smaller brush to make it sharper. This is also so opposite of my style because usually I like making lips like super full. So this is like kind of like the opposite of that. Okay, it's ready. In the reference I'm looking, she has it a bit smudged, and I'm kind of scared to do that because I really like my makeup, but I think I will risk it for the biscuit. I will add also a bit of eyeliner to make it a bit more defined. Either way, like I'm gonna put like this thingy on. I will use a big cap. I don't know what the original uh, person used, but probably also like wig cap. So it won't be that visible. Okay. I think it will be good. If you don't want like a smudge diversion, you can easily just not add this. I really like when Vkei makeup has like these smudged aspects um, in their makeup, especially in lip. It's mostly in lip area. But I really like that, so I wanted to add it. Okay, and a few more last things we're gonna do. Eyelashes, eyelash, and eyebrows. Usually they have super pointy eyebrows, so I will do that. Usually I do really soft, but I might even do it with like eyeliner to add it like interesting effect. So I usually draw with a pencil. We're gonna go. Well, I don't have eyebrows, so it might be a bit harder for people who have eyebrows, but we're gonna start from here. And like do it like this. Okay. This is not done yet, don't worry. Draw a general line and then I just go with eyeshadow. Okay, and now I'm gonna do it with eyeliner because I will have a black wig and it will bring out my eyebrow even more. Usually I do it like imitating like strands of eyebrow hair. Then I will go in again with brown to like blend it up a bit. Also, some of y'all might be a bit weirded out that I do my eyebrows last. Because, like, my friend was like, "What? You do your eyebrows last?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I usually do it because when I do my eyeliner, I sometimes lift the eyeliner really up. So it can mean that, like, then my eyebrow needs to go up too. So I'd rather do it later than, like, I draw the eyebrow and I want to lift my eyeshadow up and I cannot do it just because, like, the eyebrow is in the place. So I will add a little bit of black in there. It's the struggle of folded eyelids. Okay, yeah, I think it's like nicer and it extends my eye. Not like extends, but makes my eyes maybe a bit bigger. No, I think it really brings the look together. So I did my eyebrow. I really like this makeup, to be honest. It's really hard to understand if I like the lips. It's like my perfectionist part is like, no, you ruined it, and my other part is like, no, it's like pretty cool, but like I'll put the thing on my mouth and then we'll see if I can fix up or anything or add something more. But okay, I will now add lashes. From all the Vkei pictures I've seen, they don't really add crazy eyelash. Sometimes even no eyelashes whatsoever. But I really like eyelashes and I usually add really big ones. But I really want to I want to make the main attention to be the eyeshadow and everything else rather than eyelash, because like when I put eyelash, it just covers everything up. Plus I don't have a lot of eyelashes, so I will just make something up. I will cut them up and maybe just add one. I think I will just add at the end a little bit. So I will use these crusty ass eyelashes I have laying around. I will cut them in half, then figure out how to put. For a second I forget like that I didn't do my other eye. So I was like, oh no, I need to like make the eyelash symmetrical. I only have one eye. I have like this other eyelash I have, which is like better quality. So maybe that could look much better. Maybe I don't even need to cut it. Usually before I apply, I like try to see how it looks on me. Okay, they're applied. Here is the finished look. I will now like apply the wig and all the other accessories, so you know the look comes all together. So crazy transition time.
お邪魔します。